Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Richard Chaplin, the founder and chief executive of the Managing Partners Forum, and your proud host for today's ceremony of the Forum's 19th Annual Management Excellence Awards. And the first category is shared learning with clients. So let's look at the finalists for the category. PKF Francis Clark, Shoosmiths, Totem Partners, and Vieira de Almeida and Associates. And in second place is Vieira de Almeida and Associates. And the winner is Shoosmiths. So please welcome Peter Duff.
And thank you very much indeed for the award.
One of the things that I wanted to kind of explore was the collaboration to senior level, because if I read you, the CEO and chair ran virtual roundtables with your counterparts at clients to discuss the response to the pandemic. How did they work in practice, those collaborations?
Incredibly well, as far as we can tell, and certainly the feedback from our clients. What we wanted to do, I think, was twofold really. One was to allow to provide a collaboration platform. Really, this wasn't a question of if Simon, as our CEO, Simon Boss, or myself were meeting probably 5 or 6 at a time. No, certainly no more than 8. It wasn't for us to say, "Oh, here's the issues, you see them." It was really to provide the platform for those clients, often grouped together so that they'd have mutual interests, to discuss, really to give that opportunity to discuss their challenges that they were facing, that COVID was bringing them, whether that was at that time, how to deal with an element of home working, but several of our clients weren't in that position. How were they going to keep their staff safe, etc. So it was really designed to give them information, but B, a platform that can safely swap ideas and support each other.
And I mean, I noticed that you also mentioned that one of the areas you covered was the boardroom agenda and items like social mobility, sustainability, and inclusion efforts. So you were trying to take away from the more traditional stereotype of the law firm in a way, I think, and talk about board issues. Is that
absolutely
fair?
It was designed to think of what was on their agenda. So obviously a year ago that was very much COVID, but certainly I would say within 6 months a certain amount of the board had gone to, well, we know our responses to the ins and outs of COVID. Actually, we're starting to think now about what's next on our agenda, in ESG particularly as an example, rapidly rising on everybody's agenda, and certainly on the corporate boardroom's agenda. And therefore we wanted in the same way to facilitate the discussions that they would have. And what we found, that we could do 2 or 3, and it meant that we can actually in the next stage separate again into groups where people perhaps are at slightly different stages. So if someone was just starting a sustainability journey, try and put them together. If someone was already worrying about scope 3 emissions in sustainability world, put them together so they could share